Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. So in this video I'm going to be covering skirting boards and how I went about doing them for my garden room. So the decision that I made was to make the skirting boards rather than buy them, just as a comparison, and this could be scalable to a whole house. So this only required one sheet of MDF, which cost £50. I had all the tools already, and yeah, it would have cost around £120 to do it in the chamfer roundover style to match the main house in these dimensions. So cutting them down into equal sizes of around 150mm and then planing and sanding them so they're all the same height. And this will be the edges that I eventually then run the router over. So you can see one of them was very proud. It was like 3mm, 4mm proud. So I ended up taking that back and then sanding the top. Just got clamps in place to hold them all together, and they're just balanced over two trestles. It doesn't need to be 100% accurate, but you don't want unequal joins and lines across skirtings. It would look awful and defeat the point. Alright, so all been skimmed, ceiling and walls. Try not to do too long of joints in the ceiling. You can see it's just drying. The walls were done today and the ceiling was done yesterday in half a day. I didn't do this one, it's plasterer Jeff. He's done a pretty good job. It's been miserable outside as well, but yeah, just doing these skirting boards. Cut down from one sheet of 18mm MDF. The 18mm MDF sheet that I bought comes in the standard size, 2.4 meters, which is the only con of doing it other than having to do the work yourself. So I'm just gonna hook up the hoover and yeah, start routing with my 1/4" router over there. I don't know if you can quite see it. It's just a DeWalt 1/4" router. Just need to change the bearing on it because it's currently the wrong size bearing. So one like this. Just means the profile won't cut in too deep, whereas you can sort of see here, it's meant to be extruded out a little bit. But yeah, just been sanding down the tops of these, getting these, I mean, they're within 1mm or 2 on the top. The bottoms, you can see that's when they're completely flat, they're within 1mm. So I'm just going to route a profile along those. That'll be the skirting boards for the walls in here. So hopefully dry in the next few days, but I'm going to route that now. Just stick you on a time lapse. made and fitted. I've already got scuffs on them from people's shoes. But as you can see, it's like a long chamfer, runs around the room. This is made in 2.4 meter lengths of moisture resistant MDF. The joints are quite hard to see. A very good painter and decorator. You can sort of see the joints here, there. This one's probably the most obvious one in the room. Could sand over it and then refill it and repaint it, but it's quite hard to spot. I mean, I'll spot it because I fit them, but yeah, just running around the room. And I think this was in total around 14 to 15 meters. You see all the joins, and then the corners are butted up. So one will be square edged right into the corner, and then the other is scribed over that shape. And then they're just all butted together. But yeah, quite happy with how it's turned out. Cost around £50 instead of, I think it was around £120 would have been the cost for it delivered of the same skirting boards. So I think it was like two and a bit hours of work. Obviously you have to factor in the drying times. So drying times of these skirting boards and the final coat, but the final coat you would have to do anyway. So to prime them, only take about, I'd say 15 minutes or so, but then you have to leave them to dry for a few hours, store them. But yeah, that's it all done. I wanna taste of your freedom.